What's going on? It's your man, DJ Big Mike. This is Beyond the Tracks podcast, your podcaster's favorite podcast, and we are back up in this thing. And I got a new co-host with me, my man. You probably seen him on Morning Cup of Tea, but now this is the Evening Cup of Tea. We're going to be talking shit so many times during the day that it's going to be difficult. You're going to see a lot of our faces. So with no further ado, it is my man. Tee Rupp is in the building.
What's up? What's up? Thank you for letting me be here. I'm T Daddy Fat Sack, and I'm about to make you happy today.
Hey, that's what we talking about.
That's to all the viewers, and if you're listening, hey, baby.
Oh, you hit him with the Barry White.
Yeah, with that, hey,
hit him with the Barry White. I love it.
Got blessed with that deep voice, brother.
You do have a deep voice. I'm gonna try mine maybe sometime this evening.
Yeah, no, it's too soft.
Still too soft. I'm stick with what I got.
Like a Care Bear security guard. That's what he's saying. Yeah, dude. Honestly, since last time I was on here, I got knee surgery, bro.
Yeah,
I wanted to talk to you about it because you know a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
I got a partial knee replacement.
Okay.
Not a full. I thought it was an entire one.
Okay.
But they shaved off a piece of it, drilled or hammered a rod in my kneecap.
Okay.
And then put the top on so my muscles could fit in the grooves.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be nothing.
I was going to say, how's that pain hit you when it hit you? Because you're pretty fresh. You're what, a couple weeks out?
I'm 40 days.
40 days. Damn, it hasn't been that long?
40 days. Dude, I got 7,600 steps in today,
Ooh,
bro.
shit.
Like, get out of here, bro. I heal like an offensive line.
And you climbed the 400,000 steps to get to the studio.
I actually did the therapy because I do therapy 3 times a week. I did therapy getting up there. So I try to do a little bit. They're short steps. They're only 4-inch steps, not 6-inch.
Shit, what's ours? 12? Them motherfuckers seem thick.
No, those are only 4.
Oh, bro, I'm fat, out of shape.
Those are short.
And shit,
Yeah,
so they seem
It's just
thick.
a lot of steps.
Yeah, that it is.
It's just a lot.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you just
it's a fat guy's name here.
hitting therapy.
Yeah.
Let's shout out your therapist because they got you doing the damn thing in 40 days.
That's something I want to spotlight on is Eric DeMulemeister from Team Rehab. Honestly, all the Team Rehabs I've ever been to, outstanding. But Eric DeMulemeister, he's a Belgium dude.
Okay.
Came over here. He's got so many doctorates and little abbreviations after his name.
Yeah, that's the guy with all the letters. You don't know what the hell they are.
All of them.
He's the we'll call him from here on out. We'll call him the alphabet man.
I call him. What do I call him? I call him Doctor, Mr., Sir, you know, like Master, all that shit. Because like, what do you want me to call you with all this shit? Like, why do you go to school? Like, why? You already.
What's his name?
Eric DeMulemeister. ERIK.
Okay. Yeah, just call his ass Eric. It's easy.
He's a badass dude.
Shout out to Eric.
And he's honestly, bro, he don't take no shit. I mean, it's like a no nonsense type bullshit. You're trying to get better, you know. But he's very smart at what he does. I come in there and I'm a hypochondriac with the shit like that. I got, you know, like,
right.
I just started walking about 1.5 miles, like trying to, like, at a time and trying to walk for about 40 minutes straight. So I'm getting there, dude. I'm also taking self-defense classes.
Okay. Your scared ass.
Yeah, self-defense classes.
She's taking self-defense classes for you.
Why?
You scared of me? You're like, oh, I'm going to be.
Where's my camera? Right here?
I'm going to be fucking with Mike.
Why am I taking self-defense classes?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. You fucking tell me, viewers. You tell me. No.
Did you just whip the mullet?
I swear to God, I did.
You just whipped the mullet.
Yeah, listen. You think I got self-defense classes to fight off all these women? I got this to fight off my wife.
I was going to say, Jess got something for you.
Oh, dude, she's so little, but you don't, dude, you know that Tammy chick with the cigarette in her mouth that walks up and got greasy hair and she's like, hey, you want to fuck? You know? That's her sometimes. Like, she works midnights, bro.
You better leave Jess alone, man. We're not going to have you popping off.
My relationship is a fucking TV show, dude. I love it. I love being with her, dude. It is so... She's like, nobody's going to get the stories you tell about me. I'm like, oh, they're probably not, but they have their own type of crazy at home.
Right.
Everybody does.
Yeah, we
dude.
talk about that all the time. It's like Dana is my ride or die, but she's not only the person that will, get my back and have those pillow talk conversations, but she's also the one that'll check the shit out of me and be like, fuck what you're talking about. This is what's about to happen.
I try to roast my wife and I'm nice about it, dude. She'll shit on me. She'll take a full dookie right on my chest.
Yeah, you
bro.
can't.
Like it's
I don't believe you roasting Jeff. Jeff.
I call her Jeff. That's my husband, for real.
Because I think she's got some shit to come back with.
She does, but okay, this is a big thing. Women, they're not very nice with the burns. I'm gonna shit on you.
They hit you on some
I'm
real
gonna shit
shit
on you, put a little fact in it, but make it funnier than truth, right?
Okay.
She'll hit me with, dude, don't even get me started. She'll hit me with all the shit. She'll be like, what I do, I cook dinner. And she's like, every time I cook dinner, she's mad about it. Usually it's because she's sleeping. It depends on what time of day she wakes
ass
up.
Not cook?
No, I can cook, but she thinks I can't.
Okay.
But it's in her cerebral. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm not nearly as good as her. Or she likes her shit all the way well done. She wants it. She accidentally made steak tips, but I was like, babe, dude, that beef jerky last night was great. And
she didn't take that well.
She might have had tears in her eyes and was trying to come at me, and that's why I'm taking self-defense classes.
Jiu-jitsu, karate, taekwondo,
dude,
all that shit.
It's just weather in the storm. That's what I tell the instructor.
Listen, that is a true perfect relationship.
Yeah, oh yeah.
When you got to defend yourself against your wife, that's cool. Because if anybody stepped to you, she fucking somebody up.
Oh, bro, you want to hear this? You want to hear this? This is the fight of all fights. 5 days after surgery, right?
Okay.
I decide for the first time in 5 days, I want to go sleep in the bed. It's 3:00 in the morning, and I'm just tired of sleeping on the couch, right? So I go in the bed. Just been sleeping since 10, politely, pleasantly, quietly. And I come in there and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this? And I'm like, why do you gotta wake up at 3 a.m. and be a bitch? And she's like,
listen.
She's like, why do you gotta do stupid shit? You're stupid. Why would you do that? Wake me up out of the fucking, And so me, I can't get yelled at 3 a.m. without, So I go out and I sit on the couch and I'm like, you know what? Fuck her. She sleeps with the fan on. I walked in the room and turned the fan off. Brother, let me tell you, I turned the fan off, and when she gets mad or gets confused, she don't know how to put words together. Okay. But this one wasn't even a word. This is 3 a.m. Kids are asleep. I just turn the fan goes off, and she goes, ah! And I just started fucking. And 5 days after surgery, I'm not walking that fast.
Right. She caught your ass quick.
Oh, she caught me. She didn't push me hard, but in that moment, I really thought she was trying to push me down my crippled ass, right? And I back up into the corner. It's in the dark corner, dude, and I'm just scared to death. And I grabbed the coffee pot and pointed it at her like a gun. I was like, stop! And she's like, you got a fucking coffee pot? And it was kind of like a funny thing, but she's like, dude, shit. Turn that fan off.
You got me up in here, tears in my eyes.
I tried to tell my mama. I tried to tell my mama on her, and my mom was like, dude, she should have fucking busted your shit, dude. I was okay, so nobody likes me being petty. I get it. Dude, it was...
Listen, yeah, it's going to fuck around and come up missing.
I swear to God. I already know.
Like Dana say to me all the time, we've talked about it before, she'll just be like, burn in bed. That's all she'll say.
Yeah.
So I tell people all the time, if a fire starts in my bedroom, trust and believe.
It wasn't me.
I was not smoking in bed, I promise you.
Mm-mm.
Especially with gasoline right next to the bed.
Nope.
But babe, I love you. That's what you do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I tell Jess all the time she's allowed to kill me because I know it's gonna happen. So if that reverse psychology type shit, I'm okay with you killing me, and then maybe she's like, nah, it's not that cool,
Yeah.
Maybe try to reverse psychology. She's okay. Okay, this I tried to. The last two were jokes about her that I've been trying to work out. This one's real. She just hit me with this today. So she's got a fucking peanut butter and jelly in her hand with chips in the middle. That's how she did,
That's how she rolls.
Stoner meal. No,
I think she's batshit crazy for that.
So
but
this is how high she is. She's got this, and she's munching. She's like, "What about when you were young and you like thought monsters were real and you thought you thought all this like snakes were coming out and you were seeing all this weird stuff and like what your imagination was coming up with?" And she's like, "What if that's the spirits and the ghosts now?" And then she made a Snapchat. So whoever in the world heard this Snapchat, it's probably her close friends and they won't expose her. But dude, I'm sitting in the background of her Snapchat and I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, she's like,
I'm gonna need you to get some of that on video.
She's like, yeah, dude. Oh my God. Like, dude, like,
but what if that's the truth?
I don't like that she makes sense. That's why I don't like it. Because she said, "Babe, did you hear me?" And I said, You're confusing me in the weirdest way possible. Like, I don't know if it's totally asinine or totally correct. Like, I don't know if it's one way or the other, and it could be any way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what if? What the fuck if? Just one.
Now, I'm not a smoker. I don't do edibles. I don't do none of that. But I've had many friends who start to, I guess the word is philosophize. When they
the
start
weed
smoking.
knowledge, it's the cannabinoids make you feel like fucking Joe Rogan, and a lot of the potheads listen to Joe Rogan, so they're like, man, and don't let me fucking fool you. I just drank Liquid IV coming here, so, and I learned about it from his podcast, so I'm one of them guys.
Liquid IV is dope,
and it's actually good because, like I said, I walked a lot and I sat in the sauna today. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what is your get high philosophy? What do you think about when you're not that high where it just gets you chill, but when you get to that extra level? It's kind of like, for me, drinking, it's like once I have like that fourth drink within like 15 minutes.
Oh, when you're
my mind starts.
Yeah. I got the PTSD now, so when I get that, I tap out. I'm a guy to tap out at joints. I don't want to get no more high, or maybe this is like I'm comfortable with this, and maybe I might not be comfortable with just smoking. We smoked like 6 joints the other day, me and a couple friends, and I didn't have fun at all.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, like that don't even sound fun to me.
After fucking 4 hits, I'm done. I'm totally done. But honestly, what I think about, I just sit, get high, and like play video games with my friends, like a tournament. I play Rocket League. It's cars that you remote control, and you play soccer with them. That's it.
I've seen that.
And it's
my grandson turned me on to that.
For some odd reason, it's free, like a free to play game, and for some odd reason, it's so competitive. I love it. So I like getting high and playing that. But when I'm getting high and not doing that, I'm watching. I always loved comedy, but now like it's like a comedy explosion because everybody can go on YouTube and shit like that, and I'm starting to realize that I got the confidence. You just got to get up there and like do it or something like that. And I've been like debating on it and just like studying. I don't know, studying shit. And most of the time when I get like really high and the podcast says something I like, I go research it, like some weird shit.
Okay.
I'll just
see, and I do that drinking. Like if I'm drinking and I'm a Google fanatic. But then I go down this rabbit hole. You know what I mean? And then it's like you start out, you're searching, fallen stars and blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, it's aliens on the backside of the moon. And I'm just like, this shit could be real. This shit could be real. Why is it not? Why could it not?
Can I see it?
This
no.
shit is real.
You know?
Just because I can't do this and get there, but people have, and it's fucking real. Like, what's going on? So,
see, what I don't get is how the fuck was I a kid and wanting to not learn as much as I possibly could, as much as humanly possible. I didn't want to learn nothing. It was stupid to go to school and all that. Now that I'm an adult, all I want to do is learn more. All I want to do is find out more about this or that.
Real learning though,
but it's also
not the structured.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to get to. It's shit that I want to look at.
Yeah,
because my son, he's 12 years old, 12-year-old boy. He's not very book smart. That motherfucker can figure out the stupidest shit in the game that you ain't never figured out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The stuff
he's using algebra.
Yes.
He's using geometry.
He don't even know it.
He don't even know.
He don't even know. Oh, I don't know this, Dad. How'd you jump off of this map and jump?
But how did you look at?
Yeah.
How did you look at the screen and look at this and go, this divided by this? My grandkids are great for that. This divided by this is this means this, it equals this, is blah blah blah.
All because they see it on a fucking game.
Right, but you can't do basic algebra. Cut it out. I don't believe you.
You forget how inquisitive these games are. When Minecraft was a super fad, and everybody was like, dude, all my kid does is play Minecraft. Like, that actually is like a pretty good. It's like for a kid, it's a good world builder. Like you got to farm, you got to do this, you got to do that. You know, survival type shit. Like not. I mean, it also has game aspects in it, but still, I mean, it's still got some knowledge in it. Like it's not just something thrown together and
you got to figure some shit out. Yeah. See, I don't like those. They're too complicated. I think we talked about that before the podcast. That's just too complicated. I just want to smash stuff, shoot stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. I like those a lot, but like now I like a Clash of Clans for your phone. Mm-hmm. You build a little city.
Yeah.
You fucking.
I just got back. Like just got back on that.
Yeah, you war with clans and shit like that, but you have like a team of your homies and you find better people to go with.
Right.
So it's kind of cool, and I'm fucking 10 years into the game, so like I ain't going nowhere.
See, I feel like sometimes I'm gonna tell you my fucking downfall. I don't post shit. I haven't made one fucking video. But I can fall into a fucking TikTok rabbit hole and I will be on that bitch for fucking 2 hours. And I will be so angry with myself because I'm like, I just spent 2 hours.
You watch TikTok till you can't.
But it's like, I'm not, like, to me, I'm like, it's not, at the time, it's not stupid shit. Like, I fall into an algorithm of, I'll start looking at cooking stuff because I love
science,
to cook.
Cooking, all this shit.
So it's like, I go through and I'm like, yeah, next time I fire up my smoker, I'm smoking quail.
Do it.
But I don't even know where the fuck to get quail from. But I'm gonna figure it out.
Shit, dude. Get a nice dog, bro.
You know
I know
what I'm saying?
Like
that's how TikTok influences me. So if you fall into a different algorithm, you know what I'm saying? It's like, where's that gonna take you? Sometimes I'll fall into frequently greatest knockouts.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
I'll watch fucking knockout after knockout after knockout after knockout for 2 hours.
It makes my tummy hurt.
Once again, then I'm mad at myself because what could I have done in this last 2 hours?
Yep.
Because I'm also like a freak about Googling business shit. Like that's my shit right now. It's like I have businesses. My wife's working on a business. I know the basics of business. So now it's like, say something pops up on TikTok. TikTok is great. Oh, start your LLC and be able to write off, your house and your car and, your neighbor's house and your friend's house. As a matter of fact, call your cousin up because you can write that shit off too, right? And I'm like, well, fucking how? Well, then you realize.
Let me swipe up, buddy.
then it's like, then you start Googling that shit and you realize, well, yeah, nobody ever qualifies for that. It is possible to do, but it's 1 in 10 million, right?
Yeah.
But it's like now I'm like, okay, how can I be one of those 10 million? Let's switch it up a little bit, man. Let's talk about some recent news going on and.
Shout out Monroe County reporters.
Yeah, Monroe.
I don't care. They don't have
Yeah.
to sponsor nothing. Those guys are fucking
Facts.
killers, bro.
Matter of fact, before we jump into the new segment, let's shout out our sponsors. We got my man JC Quality Construction. He does everything from the 2x4 to the key front to the everything from the 2x4 to the key to the front door. It's been a minute since I've had to wrangle that off. Hit him up at 734-652-9715. Mention Beyond the Tracks podcast, and he will give you 15% off all material. That is a fact. Somebody used it not too long ago, and he called me up and he was like, "Bro, did you say 50?" I said, "I never said 50. Would never say 50.
15, buddies.
Newer sponsor, I should say. She sponsored us now for a couple months, but I know she's going to be a long-time sponsor. Ruth Neal from Six Blessings Cafe, all the way in Tennessee. She is a Monroe native, but she is shouting out Beyond the Tracks podcast. And
Shout out Ruth.
Yeah, she's done 2 pop-ups with my wife. She sponsored those and brought things down from her boutique, which was amazing.
She got a restaurant, you said?
She has a cafe, and she also does catering. So
I need to go figure that out. I need some.
Of course, if she has to travel to Michigan, she's gonna tax you a little bit.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about going to Tennessee and do. I got family in Tennessee.
Oh, okay, yeah. She lives in. I ain't gonna put all her business out there.
Yeah, but I mean,
but yeah,
if I go, I'm gonna say, yo, where's her shit at?
Yeah,
bro?
she's. I will hook you up. I'll give you a Google Maps alert.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
I got you. But yeah, search her out on Facebook. She is under Six Blessings Cafe and Boutique.
Hey, you want me to go in there with a Tennessee accent? Like, hey, man, I heard it on BTT, man.
Yeah, if you do that, you're going to throw somebody off. I don't know if you'll throw Ruth off, but you might throw somebody off. And then once again, back again, actually BTT, Michael Xavier, Nina Chic Boutique, have all partnered with Cheat Designs. So definitely hit him up, Cheat Designs. He does one-off custom wear. He has a new summer line coming out that has a little something for everybody, multiple sizes, things like that. So check him out at cheat-designs.com. He has a little box. We don't have our promo code yet, but BTT will have a promo code where if you get that promo code, then you'll get a percentage off your order. So shout out to Cheat Designs. Once again, I just mentioned that Nina Chic Boutique and Custom Creations was going to be partnering with Cheat Designs. They are now a sponsor of BTT, and BTT not only podcasts, but productions. So she's going to be one of the creative designers on all of our merch. We got some new merch coming out.
Ooh.
So, yeah, it's I'm happy for that.
That's cool.
So yeah, shout out, and most people know that's my wife, so she gets some love, but also
She's an awesome woman.
Yeah, she's
Awesome
amazing.
woman.
And also she is bringing, I shouldn't say she's bringing back because she's always had, she's just doing more things now with her candles. So Nina's Candles and Gifts is out there as well. She's doing everything from custom candles to custom, I'm not going to put it all out there on this episode.
Can I
but
say something?
Yeah, for sure.
I bought a Sex on the Beach candle from her.
Okay.
That shit had my fucking house smelling good.
Did you have sex on the beach?
I did have sand in my ass crack, but
Okay,
I didn't.
that's close enough. That's close enough. Yeah, and then always, another day one sponsors, 8 Mile Vodka. Shout out to the Tomey brothers, the Berkeley brothers, and my man Mikey Shu doing crazy things around this Southeast Michigan area.
Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, born in Detroit, that brand, man. Shout out to those guys. They're just doing big things, and I'm proud of not only to call Mikey a business person, but he's also a friend. So
Yep.
I definitely appreciate that.
Good dude too.
Yeah, definitely a good dude. And I still have your hoodies, Mikey, and I have a bunch of things that you wanted. I have them in a bag.
So come and get it.
If you don't get it, I'm gonna resell it. That's all I can tell you. Like, call me an asshole, but I'll double up on some shit, Mikey. Come get your shit. I mean, Tee Rupp just got his winter hat. today.
76 degrees, baby.
That he should have got when it was 40. But hey, that's what we do, man.
It was 40 the day I bought it.
and you needed it bad.
Right.
You needed it bad.
Nah, man, this mullet kept me warm.
So, yeah, man, let's jump into it. Like we were talking about local stuff, and there's one. Let's not even start with local stuff. Let's go into how do you feel about the Bud Light controversy with the transgender woman who is now being sponsored by Bud Light, and
All right.
Kid Rock is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, I would take it that the religiously Bud Light drinker people, like the ones that drink Bud Light religiously, are probably mad. But like, what the fuck does it matter, bro?
Say it again.
It's a fucking cheap ass fucking beer. You're gonna buy it anyway, because if you're buying it right now, you're probably not fucking going up to Modelo or something. Come on, bro.
Hold on, let me hit the.
That's beautiful. Sounded nice too.
And let me I gotta show the people because they might sponsor at some point. But this is Blueberry Cobbler Ale by Atwater Brewery from Detroit. Shout out. They have been supporters of the LGBTQ plus community, I think, since their existence, and I appreciate that because they ain't worried about what the fuck people think about them.
Why the fuck is it a problem? Why is it an issue?
Second is this. This is what fucks me up about these people that are posting videos about Bud Light. We're switching to Coors. Do you realize that Coors has been supporting the Gay Pride Parade for decades?
Yeah.
Not one, not 10 years, not 20 years, decades. But you're gonna switch to Coors.
Yeah, because
they're a
gay
man's
or not,
beer now.
hey, listen, gay or not, motherfuckers drink beer. Period. So
Right.
they want everybody. Dude, if I sell something to everybody, bro, I don't care if you're a fish. Fucking you buy my shit, bro. I love the shit out of you. People get mad. People get offended for what do you go outside and take the sun in for a fucking second?
Sometimes I think people do it, we're in a woke society. We know that, right? So everybody has to take a side. You have to pick a side. You can't just think on your own. You have to pick a side, right?
Yeah.
So what in a woke, I feel like, and I hate to say it because I do like Kid Rock. I'm a fair Chris Rock fan. I'm Chris Rock.
Kid Rock. I love Kid Rock.
Right? But would you do the same shit if you were relevant? If it was 10 years ago, 12 years ago, would you be on that same bullshit?
No.
Like you bought 6 cases, I think it was 6 cases of beer to shoot him. Woohoo! Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, but 10 years ago when he was in the middle of trying to fucking get his name out there and all that, or 20 years ago even, he wouldn't have done that, even thought of it,
Right.
because it would have fucked his career up at that time. It don't matter if it fucks it up now.
Yeah. Well, now
I'm gonna listen to Ball with a Ball till I fucking die.
Right. And now he's relevant again. So the people that supported him 20 years ago are, say, my age, and they're bringing out the old the bang, diggy, diggy.
Yeah.
They're bringing that out, man. Woo!
Yeah.
You're right. And I'm like, you're an idiot.
I just think if we're so woke as a community or as a whatever we are, why the fuck are we still picking sides?
Right.
Why can't it just be like, that dude thinks that's fucking batshit
Right.
crazy. That dude thinks that's batshit crazy, but he can chill here.
Right.
Like,
Or my whole thing is
What
like
does that fucking matter?
this, when you're talking like, and I'll touch on it very briefly, but like almost in the black community, like there are some that would say, oh, LB, it's so many letters now.
LB, I don't care.
People know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But they took away the attention of Black Lives Matter. Really, they didn't, right? Black Lives Matter as an organization did a lot of fucked up shit, foul shit. That's what took them out of the...
Yep.
But my thing is always this. When I think back, because I'm 51, so I think back to Whereas I wasn't born during civil rights, but my parents were very active. So growing up, I learned about a lot of that, right? When they were fighting for civil rights, they weren't fighting for this person's right or that person's right or these one specific rights. They were fighting for all rights, multiple things. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know, like the gay community back in the 60s was a huge supporter of the black rights movement.
Because being gay was a minority back then
exactly,
too.
Exactly. So it's like you look at that, they don't want to talk about it, but a lot of these people that were very influential in the we're going to say the Black Lives Matter movement of the 60s, the civil rights movement, they were very active in this, but they didn't get put to the forefront because it was taboo. Now it's more open. They see a shift of the gay community and the trans community. They're getting more notoriety. So people, and I mean businesses, I mean people in general, they're getting on this, and I don't want to call it a bandwagon, but truly a bandwagon.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, but my thing is, we're all people, and you have good people, and you have black people. You catch that?
Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
You have good people. And you
I agree. No.
T Rupp's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're fucking totally right. That's what I learned.
You have good people and you have bad people. Period. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter race, creed, color, whatever. Right? So for me, I want to get on the side of good people.
Yeah.
If you're doing something
that's
good,
the side. Yeah, okay.
If I'm going to get on the side, it's good people.
Yeah, I ain't got time for somebody that's thinking about the negativity. Right. That ruins my day. I don't want to listen. I'm sorry, but I just can't.
Yeah, I talk to a lot of friends, especially lately. Like, it's like, to me, it's like I'm on such a different vibe when it comes to that kind of shit. Because they always ask especially when you work around 90% white people, they always want to ask the black guy the issue. How do you feel about the Custer statue? How do you feel about, they want to ask the black guy's opinion.
Yeah.
And my thing is, man, I'm fucking human.
Yeah.
So I don't really give a fuck about none of that, unless it's hurting someone.
Think about it. What they say in the news, the first thing they say is black male, Hispanic male,
right.
white female,
right.
All that. They don't, some dude fucked up. They don't say that. Some dude fucking was yacked out, right. Fucked up.
This motherfucker over here. The news should be like that. Yeah, let me tell you about this motherfucker.
This motherfucker tripping,
We need
bro.
Bernie Mac back to recite all news headlines.
Yeah.
This motherfucker here, he told me.
Yeah, because he didn't say black dude, white,
Yeah.
That just it just puts a wedge. It all does. And the sides and the if you're really a woke community, you ain't picking a fucking side.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like, like people always say, Monroe's so racist and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Monroe's been here for, 400,000 billion years. I don't know how long it's been here. But it's always been pretty much, it's a small town, predominantly white.
Yep.
So they're going to have white views.
Yep.
If you're looking at things that happened anywhere, if you grew up in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you're probably going to be racist, and you're probably going to teach your kids racist shit. I mean, working in like the geriatric population, you can only imagine how many, 90-year-old women don't want me to take care of them.
Is it their fault?
Right.
They were raised like that.
Because
they didn't see a black guy until they were 30.
Right. So it's like, you have to take things like that into consideration. And, we talk a lot about, and I don't want to get off into politics and crazy stuff, but like somebody asked me the other day, well, what's your stance on the Custer statue? And I said, well, what do you mean? They were like, do you think it should be taken down? And I said, well, I understand the cost of that. And so just based on the cost, I don't care if there's significant history or none of that. Based on the cost, it's going to cost about $150,000 to move it. I would rather put that into Monroe Public Schools. Can my grandkids get some pencils and paper?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong stuff.
Is it really hurting your feelings driving by it? Is it, say in a world where you're super offended by it, is it really ruining your day to drive by it? Are you going around it? If you got to go to Front Street and you live over there on fucking Macomb?
Me, well, you know, I grew up in Monroe, so I've been to Monroe all my life, and so I've walked past that statue. I've had my parents drive me past that statue. I've driven past that statue. Yeah. You know, I understand why people are hurt by that statue, but also on the same token, this isn't new. It's not like they just automatically decided we're going to erect this statue. Yeah. I mean, I think it was put up in 1870 something or something crazy like that.
They put it when they were doing shit like that.
Exactly. So, you know, like, you know, somebody says, oh, you know, they got
slaves probably built that bitch.
You might be right. Yeah. It's like some people will say, you know, Monroe owned slaves and he didn't even live here or whatever and blah blah blah. But I don't want to sound what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to sound insensitive, because as a black man, I understand it. I understand racism. I understand walking down the street with my white, you know, girlfriend, now my wife, and people calling me nigger lover or calling my wife nigger lover and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So, but on the same token, I don't want to spend that much negative energy on some bullshit like that. My thing is this: if you fight and you push, and somebody tells you that the city of Monroe tells you they have $150,000 allocated to relocate that statue, can we now put that in the public school system?
Yeah.
Can we now put that in business reform? Can we now put that in education related to economics? Whatever. Like I fuck that statue. I don't care. It doesn't.
It's fucking there. Like why?
It doesn't
why
mean
even
anything
fuck
to
with
me.
it?
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me. And once again, we got to get off that, because I'm getting ready to go on a tyrant about that, and I don't want to.
Your fucking Custer's a piece of shit.
We spent too much time on it. Too much. Look, I got my Robin eyes. Too much time on it.
Let me. We're gonna do a segue.
All right, let's go.
This is the new update. Because remember last time I said my wife thinks I'm 90% gay, right?
Yeah.
This is the new updates on reason why my wife thinks I'm gay. So, like I said before, I was 90%. You might think I'm 92 after this, okay? I do.
I thought maybe you were like 60. I was like in the 60 range.
I thought I was 62, but my wife knows me. I mean, she knows me. Like, she really does care, and she's there. So she
at
knows.
90%, bro, you're gay.
And she married me. Like, what the
Maybe
fuck?
she was trying to switch. She was trying to flip you.
Hey,
she was trying to flip you.
Yeah, dude, I'm so deep in the closet, bro. So
break it down. Yeah, let's go.
Two facts should come out. We were arguing, and she said something dude, just she really thinks I'm gay. Like really, like for real.
Hold on. Like, is this argument talk?
No.
Because like my wife would tell me for a minute, well, you got a small penis. And I'd be like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, but no.
No, it's not that.
It's not an argument. It's been serious in this argument. And she's like, this argument was like, dude, I'll just go fucking hang out with Robert or something. She's like, I know you're gonna, you fucking homo, just whatever, whatever she's saying. Are you, everything good?
Everything's good. I'm looking at my battery life, my phone.
Oh, okay.
I threw you off. I'm sorry. I do that kind of shit. I'm producing and podcasting at the same time.
Either way, the reasons why she thinks I'm gay, she came up to me after we were talking shit about it. And I said, why? Why now? Why do you think I'm more gay than I was last time? And I didn't think she was going to give me an update. She says, motherfucker, you like dancing to fucking music. Like when I play hype club bangers and shit like that, and you remix it, and there's always something about a dick. There's always something about it. You playing with it, something.
That's gay-ish.
Because I'm remixing it to make it funny, I think. But and then I look back at all my remixes. I'm like, oh shit, she's right. And you want to know how I dance? Hands straight up in the air, and I just jiggle. I just jiggle like a
baby.
fucking baddie with daddy issues, bro. I'm telling you what, brother. It is not good.
We're gonna have to talk about. We're gonna have to talk about the jiggle.
The jiggle of the baddie with daddy issues. Man, dude, I'm telling you. And I believe I'm 92. I believe she's correct.
Let me plug this up. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let me plug this up real quick. See, I'm slipping. My production game is bad. I'm getting better, but
Hey, you know what? We can edit. I'll say the punchline again.
I ain't editing shit. But sorry about that, people. I had to plug up the computer because I was getting ready to. It was flashing at me, so it freaked me out.
I'll say the punchline again. Oh no, I'm just kidding. But for real, I stick my hand straight up in the air and I just, because I can't dance, I jiggle my meat. It all jiggles if I just make a little.
Is
movement.
that like
And I look
you remember?
like,
Well, you probably don't because you're like 12. But LL Cool J had a song. It's jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah.
It's jingling, baby. So that he actually wrote that shit for you before you was even born.
Yeah, and that's what. And she said, because she said, now dance. Like she was playing a song and she said, now dance to it. And I'm not really good at dancing, so I just. she's like, dude, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that's what a girl with daddy issues dance likes at the club. Just jiggling everything so somebody sees the jiggling. I'm like, oh my God. So,
bro, you have that look. Like I've seen you dance, just gigging, natural Tee Rupp gigging, and I love it because your look, and we talk about this all the time, is like you got a fucking leather jacket on, standing in the back corner of the wall.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Mean mugging fucking everybody.
Bad. I look
right?
bad.
like why the fuck are you even enjoying yourself?
Yep.
And then it's like you'll do shit like you'll just break out and start dancing, or like when you came through, I think it was a comedy show or something where you just brought out the butterfly outfit, and like motherfuckers is like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And I was like, love him.
Scared of, intimidating as fuck, and then you're like, that's a big ass moo-moo.
Bro, now this is a segue. I have to talk to you about this. I seen pictures. I don't know if you was in freaking Walmart. I don't know where the hell you were. Just took some pictures, and you were in a muumuu and some Crocs, bro.
Yeah,
like that's
in the store.
Yeah,
and that's how I go shopping.
That wasn't a dare. That was just a normal day for you.
No, that's because I don't want to put on two pairs. All right, bro. I don't want to put on. I just want to put on a long fucking shirt, right? You know what I'm saying?
Have your balls dangling.
That's it. Like what do you think I'm getting out? I'm not gonna get chub rub. I'm fat, dude. What do you think I'm gonna do, bro? I lost 25 pounds, but that's nothing, dude. My chub's still rubbing, dog.
Bro, I want to tell you, Dana will testify to this. The biggest pet peeve in my life, and I don't even know why I let it bother me so much. If I go to the store and I see people in like pajamas and slippers, it irritates me. It irritates my soul. But I have to say, when I seen the pictures of you in the muumuu and some Crocs, I was like, for some reason, that shit makes sense.
People get looked at disgusted when they have PJs on in public. I get it, because like you didn't even try it all. Why does your hair look like that? Brush it. I get it.
And sometimes I'm like, at least let them be clean. Yep. But they're always dirty.
Oh yeah, they're never nice. And it's just mine. If you walked, Jess likes walking behind me when I wear a muumuu in public. She just likes seeing what she's like, because she sees the people. They're like, why the fuck is this felon? Or something like that. Right. Hey, bro, I had listen,
bro, you just got out of prison. This is all you got? What?
I had a light blue muumuu with white polka dots on it. I was walking through my buddy's neighborhood, and an old lady came out and she said, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Started pulling out her phone to call 911. She thought I escaped.
You got mental issues, you crazy bastard.
And then
But see, that's the thing. The thing that's crazy is if I seen anybody else, Walmart, Kroger, wherever, a man in a muumuu with some Crocs on.
Yeah.
The Crocs that's I'm a Croc wearer.
Yeah,
But with some Crocs on,
the Crocs make it work.
depends on if you was in sport mode or casual mode. But
Always casual.
okay, I'm gonna look at this motherfucker like this dude has some serious mental issues. Like we talk about mental issues all the time in the system, and I'm like, I need to call somebody that he needs help. But if it's because I know you and it's you, it's fucking amazing to me. And I'm just gonna put it out there.
I try to tell my wife, and she don't like that I say this, that I don't care. But I do care about a lot of shit. But I don't care. The first thing I don't care about is what a motherfucker thinks. Honestly,
but see, I know
the looks
that
I get is amazing.
yeah.
I love it. I can't fucking stop.
And that's the thing that I know about you. Like you're not really doing it for attention.
No.
You're doing it because you don't give a fuck. And I didn't want to put on pants today.
Why?
And it would have taken me an extra 30 seconds to put on
air
pants.
on my nuts right now, bro. What do you want?
But when people don't know certain people, like that for me, like going in and looking at other people, like I pay attention to more shit. Cause it's like I want to see you walk around the store with the fucking muumuu on because I feel like your swag is just different.
Oh, motherfuckers!
You're not. It's not. I'm like. It sounds crazy, but you're not. You're doing it. You're not doing it for.
It's almost like a fashion statement.
Attention. I'm doing this because I'm showing people I don't care what people think. See, and I know that 99% of the world, they don't know that. They're looking at you like you're batshit crazy.
Yeah.
We need to call the police because he's getting ready to shoot the fucking store up.
Oh, for sure.
Where's his AK-47 assault rifle?
But what I've learned is me being soft and letting people know that I'm soft and being, because I look tough. I look really tough. I don't know why. I'm not. And like because
it might be the facial tats.
Yeah, because
it might be the beard, it might be the mullet. I mean,
yeah,
there's
it might
a lot
be
of
something.
things.
Yeah,
there's a lot of tough shit.
Yeah,
you
it
got
looks
going
scary.
on.
It looks scary, But like, I even forgot what I was fucking saying.
But looking tough.
Oh, I don't like. I try to show people like that it's okay to just like I cry all the time.
Right.
Like, and then some people will come at me and be like, bro, I never admitted this, but, I fucking cry too. This is what I cry about. And it's like, okay. And then some people are like, because I'm so comfortable with being big and I can wear my shirt or like take my shirt off and shit, motherfuckers, because I'll just be partying with my shirt off and just like, who gives a fuck? Right. It's a belly. And I got motherfuckers that never take their shirt off, taking their shirts off and shit and partying with me because like, what does it matter? And that's the coolest. I think that's the coolest thing. The skill that I got, is like letting people be comfortable with themselves.
Yeah, and I think like I can see like since I've known you, like I see that that move, right? Some people are like, this dude's crazy as fuck. He's got his fucking shirt wide open. Look at him. He's fucking 300 pounds and blah blah blah. And it's like it made me like think. I'm a confident dude.
Yep.
With my clothes on. I'm confident. I don't care how big I am. I don't care whatever, right? But it's like I'm like, I could probably do that shit too. I'm the motherfucker that would wear a t-shirt into the pool, right?
Yeah.
Because you think it makes you look skinnier. It doesn't. It makes you look fatter.
Yeah, it just sucks and cups to your shit. Yeah.
And so it is, now I'm just at a point where like I'm 51.
What does it care? What does it matter?
Exactly. Plus, like I've just lost some weight, so it's like I'm even conscious now about I've lost 40 pounds, and I'm proud of that. Like I tried forever to lose weight and just couldn't. So I'm very proud of that. But like I'm constantly like squeezing the excess, going, man, I'm fucking flabby and I'm this and it's like.
At least you're healthier.
Right. It's like, dude, just do what the fuck you do.
One step at a time, dude.
Do what you do. It's like your wife loves you when you're 330. Now you're 280 or whatever, 285. She still loves you the same.
Oh yeah,
She might be. She's a little jealous because she hasn't lost any. She's been trying to lose, but I've been shedding. Motherfucker, that's just because I've been working.
Yeah.
Got a new job. I'm actually up walking for 12 hours instead of sitting behind a desk. So, yeah. I want to touch on, because I know we got to get out of here pretty soon, but I definitely want to touch on a few things. One, we talked a lot about mental health. Tee Rupp knows how big I am into mental health and that kind of stuff, and getting a mental health system that works for us.
More men need to be.
Yeah, I mean, definitely men,
men for sure. Men more.
You
than
talked
anybody.
about crying and that, like we definitely need that. But there's something that's happened here in Monroe recently that's it's a little disturbing. I don't know if we know more about it because of social media and internet and that kind of stuff. But there's been a lot of, we look at like school shootings and we look at all this stuff and we go, oh my God, how can that happen? And blah, blah, blah. But we've had something recently that has affected Monroe, and it's the young lady who was found in the old Boysville system. And I know that you have some info on that. I'll let you kind of get to your spot, your feeling on it, things like that, okay. And then I'll kind of come back and jump back in.
So I have a backstory of it. One of the kids, Bryn.
No.
Yes. One of my best friend's cousins.
Okay.
And his Bryn's dad was Zay's my buddy Zay, his uncle, and that was like one of the coolest dudes we knew. He took his life, and kind of. The kids were young, like 11 and fucking 15, and
okay.
And the mom spiraled off, and she ended up passing away too. But I know that
this is you're talking about the parents of the young man.
The kid
that's part of
it. Yes, that's part of it. And so off rip right there, his dad taking his own life. What are you gonna do? He's not gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I guess because I don't know details, and I really don't mind to even say them if I did know, but I know that he did something with like trying to burn his house down. I don't know if he was trying to kill his family or something.
The young man
yes.
Okay. The young man that's
They sent him to a psych ward, and honestly, dude, like, feels weird because I'm not really into the family, but like, my buddy went off and did his own things, and he's like raising his kid and really doing good with his life, and he's kind of out of the bullshit, and trying to like do his own shit. So they kind of dissipated, like we just like out of sight, out of mind type shit. You know, we didn't even know. Me personally, I didn't know he went to the psych ward, but I just found out that he just got out.
Oh, prior to this.
Yes.
Okay.
And here's my feeling. What the fuck did the psych ward do? What okay, if he comes out, and I don't care if Tom, Dick, or Harry plotted this. This was a first degree murder. Period. Regardless of what it is. And listen,
I don't think you're making an excuse.
The boy that is going down for this, I got love for the kid. Like, I do not approve of anything like that, but
right.
Why was he available to leave?
I think for me, first and foremost, I'd like to say that any time a person, to me, and this is just my own personal thoughts, anytime a person takes another person's life without, and we don't know all the situation, but without being directly influenced or feeling fear for their own life, I feel like you have to have some type of mental issues going on, whether you want to believe it or understand.
Something,
right?
Something.
So, yeah. I mean, if you plot a murder,
accidental, it's gonna give you mental issues, right? Because if it's accidental for real, right. But if you plot it, you thought about it.
If somebody's coming into your home, or whatever, you're in the streets or whatever, and a situation arises and you feel at that time like if you don't kill a person, then something may happen to you.
Yeah.
Cool. Plotting and planning, it has some type of mental illness background, right? Even if it's PTSD,
has to.
Even if it's whatever it is, like, and don't get me wrong, like there's been many a times where I've been put in situations where I've thought of taking someone's life, right? The difference is I don't act on it. I think about it, I process it, I go, I know that this is you're just you're angry.
Yeah.
You're in the moment. Yeah. I can process it and I move forward.
And then you're like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's and then that processing, some people don't have that.
Right. Right. And that was the point that
or at the time the anger doesn't understand.
Right.
But plotting, that's not you can't be pissed off for days.
Yeah.
And you can't be pissed off it's too long.
Yeah. I know and I just to kind of relate Enrico, I hope you don't mind me putting this out there. You've told your story a billion times, but my cousin Enrico, who he was put in a situation where he was, if I remember correctly, he was beat down by one of the quote local drug dealers in the area, blah blah blah,
yep.
And basically was told, next time I see you, I'm gonna kill you. So he went home, got his dad's pistol or somebody's grandpa's pistol or somebody, had it with him. Same dude, pulled it on him. Guy was like, to my understanding, if you kill me or I'm gonna kill you, he put one in him.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to say it's right, wrong, or indifferent.
Yeah.
That's the way he was feeling at the time. He did his time. He came out such a great man. Shout out to Rico Hoy.
You can change.
Yeah. And he has changed. He's an amazing man to this day.
Man was scared for his life.
Probably a lot of it. He is probably the man. He would probably, I'm sure he'd tell you, he is the man he is today because of that situation. That's something different, right? That's something different. If you're feeling some kind of way, he believed in his heart that if he let this man get up and walk away, this man was going to kill him.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a different situation. So to throw that, I just want to throw that to say like there are situations and times where you got to do what you got to do. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this was one of those times. I don't believe it was. Right?
No.
But, it's one of the things that you said, Tee Rupp, is, you said that this young man had issues.
Clearly. Listen,
and then he went
I know his backstory. I don't know anything what happened now.
But
this
you know
kid
that recently
clearly
before
had
this
issues.
happened, he was in the psych unit.
If you tried to burn your house down with people inside of it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
put in
have
the
to guess that.
And then right when you get out,
so let me. Do you know
what the
how
fuck's
long
wrong
he
with the
was there?
system? I don't know. From what I know is it was a couple years, and it was like the last few years. And I.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking like
when his dad died. No,
I'm thinking
this was recent. Okay.
Was he in the psych unit for a couple years?
Yes, that's what it was. And then the family rumor, which is I don't know, he tried to burn his mom, like intentionally tried to kill, go for her first, right?
This isn't his first act of violence.
No, it's not. And that's what I'm saying is like, what did you guys do to him in there? Did you guys just let him sit there and think about it? Or because he came out with a not a well thought out, but a plan.
A plan.
Yeah. Or maybe it was somebody else and he was just, or maybe I don't fucking know. I don't know the whole story. But I know the kid's background, and I know that he wasn't okay. Like mentally, he was not okay.
Right, and this wasn't new. It was all of a sudden he flipped out and snapped.
When I heard it was him, I was not surprised that he did something like that.
Yeah, that's sad.
I haven't heard about him in a long time, but I genuinely in my heart wasn't surprised. I was like, wow, that's fucked up. Like I seen this kid when he was a little shitbag, you know, just
Right.
annoying little brother type shit. But I can't wrap my head around it, and about the situation and about the whole institution of he was okay to go in real life.
Yeah. It's the mental health system. We talk about that all the time. It's not great. It's kind of
We still don't know shit about it.
It's like the prison system.
Yep.
You know, somebody can do 7 years in prison, and then 5 minutes out they
Do the same thing they did.
They go and kill 5 people.
Yeah.
Because they've been plotting and planning that the whole time, right? But yeah, it's
basically
sad.
what
But
happened.
I hope only thing I can say is like I had made a post not too long ago, but it's my thing is I'm sending prayers and love out to both sides of the family, because both sides of the family have a lot of shit to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Some I shouldn't say some, both in a negative way. People have lost people.
Yep.
You got this young man who's I think it was a young lady too that was involved.
And then another a third that
they're gonna lose their lives to prison.
Yeah, they're gone.
And then you have a daughter who is gonna grow up without a mother, and how is this gonna affect her and things like that, because social
and that's
media
gonna cause its own shit show of mental health issues.
So it's like we're saying all this to say, like, man, we have to get behind. I'm not taking away from any other organization, but just me personally, and in my mind, we have to spend more time, effort, and energy on mental health illnesses and things like that, because, unfortunately, like, and once again, I don't want to take anything away from anybody, but we give multi-billions of dollars to cancer research. We give multi-billion dollars for, all these other things, and save the children in Africa. And I'm not taking away from any of those, but man, can we put away a couple dollars, to get through, this mental health thing? Because I know a lot of people talk about the mental health game, but it's fucking real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And honestly, like, it affects everybody. I'm affected by it. I have family members who are affected by it. I have, like, one of the things that I'm working on now, and I think I touched on it briefly, but I am in the process of creating the Totally Focused Foundation.
Yep.
And that is going to be, that money raised is going to be built and based for Monroe, to start out Monroe County mental health programs. So
Good.
The money that I make from that or build from that will go to those programs for whatever they need. So that is one thing. Two, I know I said we had to get out of here 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But Tee Rupp, do you have anything going on here in the near future? Anything you're looking forward to? Any shout outs? Shout out to Crave.
I got. I love Crave. Crave is my favorite dispensary. They're good. They're good people. I was crippled, and they let me go in and work crippled, and
They give you some free edibles?
they're really. I don't take edibles, but yeah, some free shit, promotional shit. But I do got some good news, and it's gonna be future news. I'm looking for a house, and I got a really cool story about my credit score.
Okay. Corey
So-
Welch, step up the game, player.
Yeah.
My man's looking.
So I get good news that I accidentally fucking got a 700 credit score. I don't know how I did it.
Listen,
I was
you said that to me earlier. Like, break that down. Like,
I'll break it down.
When you say accidentally, like, just woke up one morning, it went from 450 to 700?
It was 580 when I wrecked a motorcycle. My dad said, "Hey, while you're in the hospital, why don't you just whatever you want, we'll pay on the credit card, and then we'll pay it off. And we'll build your credit while you're in the hospital."
Oh, your dad hooked you up. That shit ain't accidental.
Yeah, accidentally. Like, to me, it was accidental. This lady was like, "Yeah, you got a 700. You're pretty good." Like,
Just because it was from an accident doesn't mean it was accidental.
It was accident for sure, because I didn't do it. But anyway, I'm bragging about the like today is the day I'm bragging about, or the day that I'm talking about, Easter Sunday.
Right.
The day before, she told me, so I'm bringing it to my family. You know, I'm bragging about it and all cool and shit. So we're sitting on my mom's front porch, and my wife's looking out the fucking window, and there's across the street next to our neighbors. They're fucking moving in. These motherfuckers. 3 of them were rock solid, fucking looked like the Rock's son, dude. All 3 of them, right, dude?
Buff.
And I mean, I was sitting over there like wiping the drool off and shit. Like, these dudes were 2 tough Tonys, like all of them were. This motherfucker comes out, and my wife's just sitting there. You can she's catcalling, like, just like funny, you know? These dudes are, I mean, bro, little slight beads of sweat across their mouth, like,
they was glistening.
Phenomenal, okay?
Glistening in the
93% now, so.
I was going to give you 92.5.
No, I'll go 93. That's a whole percent. But anyway, this motherfucker comes out and grabs a love seat, 2-seater love seat, and puts it on his fucking chest. And he walks into a trailer in this trailer park. And this, it's a trailer park. And he walks in there and Jess says, "Oh," and I tell you what, I seen her boner. I seen her boner. She said, "Ooh, babe, he's not crippled." I said, and this was my manly flex. I said, "Yeah, but his credit scoring is as good as mine."
Boom!
He's moving in a fucking trailer.
Boom! Hit him with
I'm about to buy you a house, man.
Flexing on them motherfuckers.
And
I
honestly,
love it.
that's the joke I want to end off on, because that was crazy. I've never seen a lady have a boner before.
Man, Jess.
She tried to take my man card and I put it right in my pocket.
I gotta put the camera on me. Hold on. Jess, listen. I'm talking directly to you. When I see you, please understand, I'm gonna talk about your boner. I'm gonna have because I feel like in my head it might be bigger than mine. I'm just saying. I'm gonna have Tee Rupp maybe measure. We'll go from there. But Jess, also understand, I had nothing to do with this. I did not provoke him. He said this all on his own. Thank you.
She wanted me to tell. She wanted me to tell this story.
Let's go back to because Tee Rupp talked about his wife's boner. Like I don't know if I can get over that. That's deep.
That's some thick talk right there, though.
Deep. But I have a few things going on here coming up. I have Funny Fridays at Amaya's. I'll be DJing that. Couple great comedians. You'll hear more about that in the future. Probably the next podcast will really push that and pump that the day of. But yeah, get your tickets now at Amaya's. I believe they are $15 in advance, $20 at the door. But I'll tell you, get them in advance because they're going to sell out. They always do. Great food. Great wait staff. Their wait staff at Amaya's are
Amaya's is the best place to have a comedy show.
And their wait staff is amazing. Mm-hmm. Like Laura, like all the girls. My man.
Laura loves me as a drag queen, so I don't care.
I think Laura loves you just.
Oh, she loves me. Period.
I think you can walk in at like 12:30 naked and she'd
be like, Tee Rupp.
She might pull you to the back and make you sit.
Honestly, she'd probably think it's normal.
You might be right.
That's kind of.
You might be right. I do have to shout out to, like, by name. I always mention the ladies at Amaya's, but Diego, you're my man. Like, you always, know exactly what I want, when I want it, how I want it. I appreciate you, brother. And you will get some Bad Bunny, I promise you, at this next comedy show. So we got that. And then, boom, I want to shout out. I don't know if you guys can see it. My hair's a little sweaty. My stuff's thinning a little bit.
A little patchy.
It's thinning, man. But he's going to hook me up. But I definitely got to shout out my barber, Bankroll the Barber. Hit him up at 419-984-8556. Tell him your boy Big Mike sent you from Beyond the Tracks podcast. He ain't going to give you no discount or no shit like that. But he will sell you some products made by Simply Natural. And we'll talk about that sponsorship later. But, I'm your boy Big Mike. It's my man.
T-Daddy Fat Sack, baby.
I love T Daddy Fat Sack. Like I still try to process that.
I got fat nuts, dude. You don't even know.
I don't know. Is that a way? Yeah, we're going to end it like that.
My wife loves it. Loves them.
So definitely check us out. Me and Tee Rupp, we are now Beyond the Tracks podcast. Make sure you check him out on Facebook and all other platforms.
Shit, yeah.
Morning Cup of Tea. He is
TikTok, Tee Rupp.
TikTok. Yeah, he's definitely a positive, motivating factor. When I wake up in the morning, like I have to hit it. You know,
I've been super busy with going to the gym with my son, going to therapy, getting physically ready to. I'll come back. I promise.
We're gonna hold him to that shit. and if he goes a couple days without at least doing a little 20-second comment on his page, it's Tee Rupp, TeeRupp. Google him, baby. We out.
I love y'all.
Peace.